Hey, yeah, Maverick there again. Guess what? You know what? Just ironically, I just realize it. You know what says that? Is a Kyrie Irving shirt me have on? Is a Kyrie Irving sweat top me have on? Yeah? See there? New Jersey Nets. See there? You can see it, remember? See there? Kyrie. You can see it? See it? So, I hope them not cancel a video, yeah. I hope them not cancel a video, yeah. Because we want to talk about something we think important. Yeah. All right. The fitness conversation in the ear again. And this one specific to cricket. I am here to make the case that fitness in cricket and for playing cricket at any level is overrated. Now, on the face of it, that sound contradictory, don't? But we have a particular cricketer right now in the West Indies that is proving that theory correct. A cricketer named Rakeem Cornwall, they call him Jimbo. Him is I think him about 400 pounds now. But he's one of the top performing cricketers at the regional and international level in the West Indies right now. When they have the fitness standards to make the West Indies team, you know what them do? Them give Jimbo a separate test to enable him can pass it to go play for the West Indies. Now, we have a major problem with that. Because that is hypocrisy of the highest order. You can set a fitness test and then you have an exception for Jimbo. Because that is basically what it is, you know. So me and the West Indies Cricket Board always are cuss about that. That is a problem. That is ripe hypocrisy. We don't make no sense. But what is this Rakeem Cornwall scenario, what this situation shows up, this is the situation that me think proves and demonstrates aptly how much fitness is overrated in executing cricket duties. Because Rakeem Cornwall, as I say, we are 400 pounds. And he's consistently outperforms the fitter, thinner, more trim athletes them who are playing cricket, who are his peers and who are competing with him for a place in the West Indies team. Consistently outperform them. Rakim bowl, right? Obviously, him is a half spinner. And him bat. Him can bat at the top of the order and him can bat down the order. But him can lick with the cricket ball. Obviously, him big, you know. So him have a whole of strength. So him lick with the cricket ball. But Rakim's numbers, Rakim take 300 odd regional wicket, you know. Rakim make the West Indies team and bowl down with international team that win test match for West Indies, you know, when no good and can't beat nobody, you know. This is a man we are 300 odd, 400 pounds. Now, what are you saying then? If a man is able to outperform his fitter peers consistently wearing 400 pounds, then how can fitness be the most critical thing for play cricket? Nonsense. Cricket is a technical sport. It's more of a technical and a cerebral sport than a physical sport. Understandably, you need a certain basic level of fitness to be able to execute in any physical endeavor, right? And Rakeem Cornwall, he has his limitations. Because, you know, outside of batting and bowling, you have a field too. And he's not really mobile in the field, right? So they have to hide him asleep in the sleep garden most of the time. But I tell you this, if an edge rubber off and I go anywhere in the vicinity, he not drop it, you know. Because he reflects his sharp like that and he have a safe pair of hands. But him can run up, it's like a chase a ball go on the boundary now. The man will run about a dozen. If he run about four, 5, 6, if he chase the ball to the boundary. So invariably, him not chase the ball. Jimbo not chase the ball. No. People can argue say that's a disadvantage of having him on the team. But the point is, the fundamentals of the game, there are 3 fundamentals of cricket, you know. Batting, bowling, and fielding. Cornwall outperforms his peers in 2 with batting and bowling. Him obviously can't outperform them in a fielding. And as I say, but if the catch come to animal grab it, you know. So he's not a total nincompoop when it comes to fielding either. But obviously because I'm size and in weight, he's not as mobile as the younger, not the younger, but the fitter athletes. But anyway, you know, this thing where West Indies Cricket Board have now about the importance of fitness, I think they're backing up the wrong tree. I think it is much more important, as demonstrated by the case of Rakeem Cornwall, the technical execution of the facets of cricket is much more important than being physically fit. And Rakeem Cornwall teach them. The biggest mistake West Indies make, is to allow that youth to play international cricket, Because what it does, it sends a signal that you don't have to be fit to play international cricket. I don't know if any other jurisdiction would have played Rakeem Cornwall in an international cricket. If this man was an Australian or an Englishman or an Indian, I don't think he would have played international cricket. But because West Indies quality so poor, and what we do know, we have a performance criteria to make the team. So when them say performance at the regional level, you get into the West Indies team, and then Rakeem Cornwall play regional cricket team, and bowl on the man, them have a bat and lick with the cricket ball. How you going to deny him a place on the West Indies team? That would be discrimination. See? So he must show them up. Say, I don't need to be as fit as you think I ought to be to perform and outperform the people who you claim are fitter than me. So it left them with them, it left them embarrassed, Them struggling to deal with it. They are, look here, I personally think you don't have to be totally fit to play cricket. Fitness is important and it helps to get you to a particular level. But because of our low standards in the region, a player like Rakeem Cornwall, because he's so good at the technical stuff, he can get away with less than perfect fitness levels. So you can't use fitness now to decide if a man like that play. You have to use performance. And once you go to performance, your fitness thing gone through the window. But fitness is overrated in a cricket, man. Specifically for certain facets of cricket. Because Rakim is a slow bowler. He's an half spinner. So he have to do a lot of running up to and from the mark. If he was a fast bowler, he couldn't get away with it. You get me? Obviously, in a games like basketball and football, nobody could have get away with international basketball and international football looking like Rakeem Cornwall. It couldn't work. Physically, it couldn't work. Because those sports are more physically, dependent than cricket. In a basketball, you don't have no time to bowl a ball and then you take two breaths, You have to up and down the court on the defensive end and on the offensive end. In a football, it's a constantly moving game as well. You have to be physically fit. If you run up and down all over the field, you have to cover the whole geography of the football field. It's not, unless he made a goal. Jimbo probably could have been a goalkeeper in a football. So he might have had that mobile. But then again, the issue of agility would have come in place because of him big frame and him massive size. He probably would not be too agile as a goalkeeper. But in terms of that physical mass in the goal, probably that could have compensated for him like agility. See? He probably could have done shot put and all them something there in a track and field as well because he looks like a shot putter. When you look on him look like a shot putter. But in terms of executing to play cricket, you don't have to fit, man. And Rakeem Cornwall proved that. You don't have to be 100% fit. Put it this way. If I had a choice between picking a cricketer who is 50% fit, but 90% technically sound in terms of him bowling and him batting, and another cricketer who is 50% technically sound with him bowling and him batting, but 90% fit, give me the man where 50% fit and 90% technically gifted, because the execution of cricket is more dependent on the technical skills than your fitness. Assuming you have some level of functional fitness, that is. You get me? You get the nuances of the argument. Yeah, man. Rakeem Cornwall, man. Man had turned West Indies cricket upside down. 400 pounds. The other day, the man made 200 hard in a T20 match of America. The other day, they have the regional 4-day cricket start in Jamaica. Jamaica play against the Leeward Islands. They play for Leeward Islands. They open the batting and make 80 yard. They put nearly 300 runs on the board. Jamaica couldn't lick it off. Rakeem Cornwall, man of the match. After I met the 80 yard, he come back and bowl on Jamaica again. Take wicket. He was awarded the man of the match. This man is embarrassing them. West Indies board, you need to revisit that fitness policy you have as it relates to making the West Indies team. And I'm going to mention the case of Evan Lewis. Evan Lewis is a Trinidadian opening batsman who play white ball cricket. He play T20 cricket. I think last year, sometime in a recent past, Evan Lewis played a series against Ireland. And Evan Lewis he was the leading scorer in the series. It was a T20 series. I think it was like 3 games. And he make 100 and add in a one game and make 90 in another game. And there's another series coming up for another team was coming. Or they must go into another place. I don't remember. But West Indies board drop him on the basis that he was not fit. He feel them have a beep test for them do, you know. If you don't pass that test, you can't go play for West Indies, you know. And then drop Evan Lewis, who was our top performing batsman 2 weeks before. How can they be unfit to play T20 cricket when you just score 100 in a one match and 90 in the next match? And the fit man must score 20 and 30 and 10. What do you think about this fitness thing, people? Think about it. You know, my Kyrie Irving thing. Where is it? Yeah, I hope they not cancel this. But still, yeah, I'm a New York Knicks fan still, but you don't know. When I see this, when I up in New York where they see this, I couldn't resist it. It looked too good, you know. See